I hope you had a super awesome Thanksgiving or Thursday, whatever, and Black Friday, yay. Today we're going to talk about grading motherhood because every once in a while you see those freaking asshat, let's be honest, they're asshat, magazines that are like, oh, grading star moms, D plus, A minus, B. And you see it elsewhere in like Parenthood magazine and just, if you're doing this, then you are doing motherhood wrong. And you don't really see it as much with fathers, which is, you're like, oh my God, that guy is active in that child's life. He must be a good dad. That's so hot. Which it is. It totally is. But mothers seem to get like a lot of criticism in so many ways. And oh my God, she's a working mother. How does she do it? The same way that freaking working fathers do it. They go to work and they balance family and work. And oh my God, it's so insane. Because women's place should be barefoot pregnant in the kitchen and you should be home with your children. Obviously. I mean, you want to have a career? Well, you're obviously a terrible fucking mother. It's absolutely infuriating. Oh, you pick up your child instead of letting the child run away and explaining to them, to this screaming toddler, because toddlers totally understand adult logic. So instead of compromising with your child, you pick them up and carry them next to a street. You're too harsh of a parent. You're too harsh of a parent, and you're doing it wrong. I took one of those parenting magazine quizzes, the last parenting magazine I ever purchased, and pretty much every single thing in there was, you're too harsh of a parent. Too harsh. Really? Because I'm pretty sure children are not little adults. They're not. They don't understand adult logic always. I mean, even if they're super smart, they still are children, and they still are, victims of the whim of emotion and exhaustion. And, I get tired and I get cranky. Well, imagine that in a tiny little freaking size that has no self-control. And you have a toddler. But you can't sit a toddler down and be like, so this is why you can't do this. All they understand is you're telling me no, and screw you, mom. Yeah. You yell at your kids, you must be abusive. You spank your child, obviously you're abusive. You put them in timeout, oh, you're neglectful and you're a terrible, terrible mother. And it's always, always focused on the mothers. And it makes me so angry because discipline is pretty, as any parent or person who's been around small children can tell you, discipline is pretty focused on each child. Different things work differently. You could put a kid in the nose to the corner thing, and that is like the worst thing you could ever do to this child. And it works. That's all you have to do. Or you could, take away their toy or whatever. But you're a terrible mother if you yell at your child. And if you freaking work all day and you come home and you get frustrated and you yell at your child, then you're just failing. Obviously, you're doing something wrong, and thumbs down, mom. They set these impossible standards. You pulled your daughter's ponytail, oh, you get a D plus as a mother, according to whatever Star magazine or whatever it was. Oh, you bought them some sweet clothes, oh, you get a B plus. Good job, mom. They have no realm of reality, and they just sit there back and judge. And everybody, well, not everybody, but quite a few people do this anyways. They, oh, that mom does that. She sucks as a mom. That kid is obviously being neglected and abused and just hurt because she does it differently than me. There's no right way to parent, just like there's no right way to write a book or to pretty much anything in life. So next time you see a mom or dad, I guess, who's, having a rough time of it and is not necessarily doing what you would do in that situation, maybe take a minute and be like, oh, I'm not going to judge them on that. I'm going to just get off my high horse and let it be. Yeah, that was my ranty pants thoughts on grading motherhood because, so infuriating. Stop judging mothers. Stop it. Happy Black Friday. All right.